Follow us as we visit the newly opened Toastbox coffee house at Seng Poh Lane, followed by a golf putting experience at Sentosa. A new Toastbox coffee house concept just opened opposite Tiong Bahru Market, taking over the space of the Bak Kut Teh store that shut down this year. The refurbished space was clean and modernly decorated, yet preserving some parts of the traditional style of the store, giving it a vintage vibes that makes it stand out among the other Toastbox. You will also be pleasantly surprised to find that the menu here is slightly different from the other stores. It expanded with items like the French toast, claypot Hokkien mee, and some other desserts like mochi and sesame cake. Another highlight of this place is the addition of First Street Fish Soup. Originating from Upper Serangoon Road in 1988, this outlet is their third store currently. We got the batang fish soup with minced pork and Teochew fish balls added. The soup was rich with umami flavor and the fish slices given were fresh and generous. It is now our comfort food to have when we are in the area. We also ordered the claypot Hokkien mee to try and it was really yummy. There was enough wok hei taste to it and the noodle texture was just right. It's nicer than the prawn mee in my opinion. There are also gift options for you to get from here with shelves of beautifully packed local gifts like kaya or even traditional coffee beans for you to brew your own kopi at home. This place is definitely worth a visit if you are heading to Tiong Bahru. Next up, we headed to Sentosa for the UltraGolf experience. Basically, it's an 18-hole putting ground that's suitable for people of all ages, the beginners and the pros. If you follow our itinerary, we headed to Sentosa from Tiong Bahru as it's pretty nearby, accessible by either the bus, train or car in about 30 minutes. Do note that reservations in advance is required for this activity as there's a maximum of 12 slots per session. The booking process was not difficult and quite straightforward, so just make sure you do this before heading over to prevent any waiting time. UltraGolf is located just a short walk from the beach station, right next to the newly opened go-kart place. If you enter Sentosa by car, the nearer location to drop off would be the beach station. So once we arrived, we simply presented our QR code ticket to the counter to get started. The staff gave us 2 putters, a scorecard for keeping track of our scores, and a ball each. We were warned that the loss of balls would have a penalty, so just take note to not hit too hard. In total, there were 18 holes with different terrains for you to putt. To be honest, as a golfer myself, putting needs skills to know the right angle and amount of strength to get the ball in, and I struggle with that at my own game. There were quite a bit of crowd during our time slot, so just be patient to wait for the group before you and not play on the same hole if someone is there as part of the rule. It took us about an hour to complete the full 18-hole course. The card also indicated the number of pars you should hit for each hole as well, so test your skills to see if you are able to par the game. Overall, it's quite a fun activity for couples, families, and group of friends to do, as you can have fun competition with each other. So we agreed the loser of the game with the highest points will treat the winner to dinner. So we headed over to a nearby food truck area that is selling different types of food and cuisine. It was pretty empty when we were there, and only when we were ordering at the main counter, we realized the food items were pretty pricey. But well, it's Sentosa, so not possible for it to be any cheaper. For cheaper and more food options, we could have gone back to Vivo City or Harbourfront instead. So here we have a beef burger, a watermelon shake because they ran out of most of the drinks on the menu, and a takoyaki. The food tasted pretty alright. Not too worth the price, but we will still recommend to head back to Vivo unless you have no other choices around. So that's it. Let us know in the comments if you visited the Toastbox or the UltraGolf. Till the next!